Okay. I have to walk around a little bit. Hi, I'm Daddy. Welcome back to my channel. Today is, well, I've been asked to answer lots of questions about what?
今日は、ダディに質問をします。それに答えてもらいます。で、私も質問に答えていきます。
はい。
はい。
じゃあ、お二人の自己紹介を簡単にお願いできますか？
Okay, well, I'm from England. I was born in England, went to school and university in England, and then I left England when I was 21 and went out to work in Hong Kong. And I was in Hong Kong for 3.5 years. And then I changed my job and started moving to different countries. I went to India and I went back to Hong Kong, and then I went to, where did I go? Oh yeah, I went to Japan, and that's where I met my wife. And since then we've carried on moving. We went to Vietnam, then back to Hong Kong, 10 years in Hong Kong again, then Indonesia, then back to Hong Kong again, then Malta, and then Spain, right? And we're still here in Spain, living in Barcelona. And along the way we collected 6 children, right?
私は日本で生まれて、日本の広島で生まれて、で、アメリカの大学を出たんですね。アメリカの大学で国際関係を勉強して、で、ミネソタ大学っていうんですけども、そこで勉強して、で日本に帰って日本大学を卒業して日本に帰ってきて働いてた時にちょうどお友達の紹介で出会いました。Why you were in Japan?
With the company I was working for, I had the opportunity to move to different countries. So after a few years, I got the opportunity to. I knew there was a vacancy coming up in Tokyo. And I asked to move to Tokyo. So
Why? Why Tokyo?
Because Japan's a great country.
Oh, really?
And I mean, there's lots of countries in the world, and there's lots of great countries, but Japan was an opportunity at that time.
Business-wise, or?
I think actually not so much business, because it was just after the bubble had burst a bit, but obviously it was still the second largest economy in the world, and from a personal and cultural point of view, I mean, Japan has everything, so it's one of the most amazing countries in the world. So you ask most people, you know, you have the opportunity to go and live and work in Tokyo for 3 years. I mean, yeah.
で実際働いてみてどういうふうに思ったんですか？思ってたことと働いてみて実際に感じたこと。
I was quite reluctant to leave Japan. I mean, my company moved me to Vietnam, which is also a great country, but it's very different. But yeah, I was quite sad to leave for personal reasons, and also for work reasons. I really enjoyed 3.5 years in Japan. You know, I love the country. I made lots of good friends. What can I say?
そこで奥さんに出会ったんですよね。なぜ日本人と結婚しようと思ったんですか？
I don't really like the question, why did I decide to marry a Japanese? Because you know, I spent 3.5 years in Japan, and I met Miho, and we decided to get married. I think the fact that Miho's Japanese is irrelevant. You know, one thing I learned from living in 8 different countries is fundamentally people are all the same. You know, we speak different languages, and yes, we have cultural differences, but you know, we have the same basic needs and emotions, and you know, underneath we're all the same. So you know, asking like, why did I want to marry a Japanese is like, you know, why did you choose a BMW rather than an Audi? I mean, it's just where I was at the time, and what happened in our lives.
Okay. Okay.
じゃあ、話はちょっと変わって日本に3年半住んでたっていうことですけど、日本で、一番びっくりしたことってありますか？
I sometimes say to friends of mine who don't know Japan that it's really like a parallel universe. It's not like the rest of Asia, and it's not like the West either. It's not like Europe. So it's sort of somewhere in between. But a lot of the rules just aren't logical. So I tell my friends sometimes Japan's like a parallel universe. I mean, the same laws of logic don't necessarily always apply. I mean, for example, here with coronavirus, I mean, schools in Spain are not closed. In Japan, they're closed because of coronavirus, right? So the Japanese school here is closed because it's a Japanese school, but it's in Spain and all the other schools are open. So, it's like, I mean, there's some logic for it, but it's a bit, I mean, why would you stop your kids going to school if there's no health risk or requirement to do so here? It's one example, but from business and living in Japan, there are lots of rules which work very well and everybody follows the rules, which, often is great, but sometimes it is a little bit frustrating. In the West, I think we would follow a more, what we would call a more sort of common sense approach to some situations. Right?
コモンセンスないとないと
Yeah.
Any example you surprised the most?
The fact that a couple could get married without both people going to the local ward office.
できるの
Because the actual legal process, so I understand it, forms are completed and they're presented at the ward office and they're approved and that's it, and you're married. But it doesn't require both people to go along, right?
But their signatures or stamps.
Could be forged. I mean, the idea of getting married, but only one person has to go along, it's like, wow. That was strange. I mean, everybody, the convention is most people then have, you have a wedding ceremony or something. But, yeah. And the fact that somebody can do it on their own, without the other person going along.
Okay.
So that was pretty, wow.
日本に行く前に、子供の頃日本ってどういう国だとかイメージありましたか？
Yeah, I remember you said in the beach there's seaweed, and you.
Yeah, but it's the type of seaweed like in Salcombe. I mean, I don't know the type of seaweed.
ビーチで子供の頃に行ったビーチでね、なんか海藻がいっぱいすごいね、気持ち悪いでもないけどすごい海藻。日本人はこれを食べるんだって思ってたって。
ああ、すごいイメージ偏見。
But yeah, when I was very small, I do remember my grandmother, my mother's mother. I have some vague memory of her making some comment about the supposedly low quality of Japanese things, toys, right? But that was like more than 50 years ago. But seeing a documentary about Shinkansen or something, and Mount Fuji, I don't think I was that surprised when I moved to Tokyo. I mean, it was more or less as I'd expected. I'd been in Asia already for 3.5 years, so it was pretty much as I expected.
Okay.
Yeah.
はい、じゃあ次。最初から6人子供を欲しいと思ってましたか？ちょっと話飛びますけど。
I kind of imagined two. One boy, one girl. That was what I imagined.
But
But we wanted 4.
Did you?
No, we talk about the 4.
なんで4人だったんですか？
なんかいとこで4人子供がいる家庭とか、あとイタリアのファミリーに4人子供がいてすごい仲が良くて、賑やかで楽しそうだから。
But I'm an only child, so I find it quite difficult being surrounded by people all the time. Yeah, it drives me nuts sometimes. It really, I mean, they're all wonderful most of the time. So when everybody is here, I get quite irritated because I get no peace and quiet. I get no time to do anything.
あ、美穂さんは何人ですか
3人で、それもなんか4年間で3人なのね。みんな年子だから、もう本当になんかカオスだったよ。I feel at home when it's noisy. You know, it's how I
Yeah, I'm the
feel.
opposite. I mean, when everybody's out, and then it takes me some time to sort of calm down, and then I can start to do things. But then everybody comes back.
そう一個聞きたかったんだけど、なんかそんな6人とかいると自分のなんかエネルギーチャージとかってどうやってするの？
Yeah, I like to go running. I think that's my main sort of escape. And I love running, but it's good to be on my own sometimes as well.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah, I started flamenco when Ria and Nico were 1.5. I think that was escape too. それが多分逃避だったんだと思う。
フラメンコの
フラメンコにすごいハマったのね。
4人まあポンポンって生まれて、男の子4人で、その後2人どうしてまた作ろうって思ったんですか？4人って思ってたのに、
なんかちょうど初めて体験入学で子供たちのマルタに住んでて、で体験入学でスペインに2ヶ月間来た時にできたんだけども、なんかスペインの情熱スペインの情熱かしらでもなんかThey were surprised that it was two, and there was a girl.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's very cool.
お互いのご両親に外国人と結婚するって言った時どういう反応でしたか？
Yeah, I don't really remember.
あんまり覚えてない。でもあんまりそんなびっくりはしなかった。
I remember my mother started to learn Japanese
かわいい。
because she thought she'd have to learn Japanese to speak to any grandchildren, which I pointed out. Hopefully they'd also be able to speak English. Yeah, my father. Nothing in particular. Again, I don't think it really matters where somebody is from. It's who they are.
I think I was already 30, and people thought maybe I wouldn't get married. I don't know. And they are happy that I'm gonna get married to somebody. It didn't matter English or Japanese.
でも遠くに行っちゃうから寂しいんじゃないかとか、
いやもう
そんなこともなく喜んでくれた。
でなんかスチュアートがすごい真面目そうな人だったから、もう別れるとしたらもう美穂が悪いと思うからねってみんなに言われて。
I remember your grandmother said I was really good at washing up, right?
Yeah, she was really impressed.
なんかジェントルマンだったんですか？やっぱイギリス人だから、なんていう行儀がいいっていうか、なんかすごく教養があるみたいな。
あまり喋らないのが良かったみたいなんかうちの親戚すごいうるさいからガーッと喋ってるじゃない。それなのに一人でずっとねこうやって文句も言わずに座ってるから、あんないい人はいない。
忍耐力のある。で実際結婚してみてなんかまあもちろん惚れた仲なんだけど、こんなことがあったのとか、こんなんだったのとかびっくりしたことありますか？
Right. What surprised me most about marrying a Japanese lady? How untidy the house was. How noisy you are.
ちょっとそれびっくりなんですけど、ごめんなさい。心外なんですけど。
ちょっと整理整頓がすごい上手じゃないので私は。
Disorganized.
なんか家がそうだったから多分結婚して初めて綺麗にしようと誓って今ちゃんとしてるんだけど、いつもは。
それにびっくりされたんですね最初。
And how difficult it is to agree about things.
It's not I'm trying to dispute, but I'm just telling my opinion.
Yeah, but if I say it's Tuesday and it isn't actually Tuesday, you'll say, yeah, it's Tuesday, but tomorrow's Wednesday.
そうかな。
You always have to have the last word, so what surprised me most? How amazing your cooking is.
Okay. What kind of food do you like?
Everything except natto.
納豆料理じゃないし。
No, what really impresses me is how quickly you cook something. like, I mean, not so much. You know, now we've got 6 kids. I mean, it's a bit of a almost like an industrial operation, feeding everybody. But when we just had Tom and Jen, or maybe Kai or whatever, and you know, we come home and it's late, and you know, we need to have dinner, and I look in the fridge in the kitchen and I can't see any food at all. I have no clue what we could have for dinner. And Miho comes in and bang, 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 and then, you know, 10 minutes later we've got dinner on the table, things I didn't even know we had, you know. So that was really impressive.